Welcome Capricorn, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your October new moon reading. The new moon is in Libra and it's on the 25th of September. This reading is roughly the first half of October. But before we get started, I want to thank all of you who have liked and subscribed to me. Those of you who have supported me in all the ways that you do. But when you like, I understand that you appreciate the content, and when you subscribe, this allows me to continue doing something I truly love doing. So thank you for that. Let's get started, Capricorn, with your overall energy. The Spirit of Pentacles, this is the same as the King of Pentacles. This is showing you to be a master of establishing yourself safely, protectedly, in a secure way, so that you are grounded in building up your material and domestic comfort. You may be the leader of an organization, you may be the head of household. Whatever capacity you're in, you have taken the responsibility for all involved in your leadership, and you have manifested successfully over time so that you are a model for how to build abundance, how to thus be generous and share what the abundance you've created with others, showing others how to be abundant. This is a beautiful card for a Capricorn. In your past, we have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Justice card. It's interesting that walking away from something has allowed you not only a sense of contentment and satisfaction, but is bringing you closer to the justice and the balance you seek. This is very much about a relationship. There's a relationship that you have invested in for a very long time, that has existed perhaps for many decades for some of you, and for a good period for others of you. This relationship is one that you recognize was no longer fulfilling, giving you meaning. There's a sense of a lot of absence here. You were alone in this relationship a lot. And by releasing that, walking away, acknowledging this may be the several attempts at removing yourself from this situation. This has been very, very hard because of the emotional bonds. This has allowed you a tremendous sense of freedom, integrity, and satisfaction, contentment that you were not expecting. In leaving this, you are actually gaining the balance. You're giving back to yourself by distancing yourself from these deep emotions and recognizing that the time has come to end something that has not served you. In your immediate, we have the Wayfarer, which is the same as the Lovers, the Sun card, and the Ace of Pentacles. And part of why this has felt so good, something that has been so hard for such a long period of time, this excruciating awareness that this thing was not serving you, this excruciating drawing out, this torturous pursuit of something that you felt was yours by destiny, is actually released you and given you that sense of containment and self-love because you're choosing yourself. And that is where you are gaining the experience to recognize what is in your long-term interest and what is not. You're now able to discriminate against opportunities between things that look great and things that are great, because they're not always the same. And you're understanding that the short-term satisfaction, the satisfaction of the chase, the pursuit, is not in your long-term interest, and it isn't even desirable anymore, because this appears to be something you have chased and held on to for a long time. The dream of this relationship, if not the relationship itself. I might also say that this is mirrored very much by the other person concerned. What you're experiencing, they are experiencing something very similar. However, the sense of joy, the sense of pleasure, the sense of relief that you have been appreciating by dropping this attachment has brought you much closer to your happiness and given you the momentum, the joy, the simplification, the clarity about your service, your mission to open up a grand door of opportunity. This happiness has unlocked your key to prosperity, your key to abundance. And making this choice for yourself, making this choice to do things that feel good in your reality. This is an accepting your reality card that helps you to see the incredible abundance all around you, which is further opening up options for translating that sense of abundance and joy into prosperity. In your immediate future, you have the Warrior or the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Fool card. You are exploring your emotional experience. You are exploring the feelings that you have been tied to for such a very long time. And in releasing this path towards this very unsatisfying relationship, you have put yourself, released your expectations, opened up your ability to imagine new possibilities, and release this mistaken obligation to something that looked good in the past. Something you believed you were obligated from this past experience. There was a sense of rightness and destiny when this relationship began. This is the story that I'm hearing, a sense of connection, deep, profound connection that never materialized. And now you are letting go of that obligation to a former way of life, a former understanding. You are releasing those old beliefs and ideas that no longer fit your potential. And the overall feeling of this reading is one of the Fool. And that is, for me, a liberation. You go from the Nine of Cups to the Sun to the Fool. This is empowering you. The sun has illuminated your potential, and you are prepared. You are able, indeed, to receive your just karma through this new opportunity, and to have the faith in your gifts and your potential to know that without having a clear end goal, you have everything you need to make whatever comes your way into a success. I'm going to clarify the Sun card in the middle with the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Not only are you becoming the sovereign of your life, you are in control. You are not controlling, but in control, making decisions based on your history of manifestation, your history of realizing goals and resources that are desirable for you, is a real reversal from the former sense of not belonging. And part of your attachment to this former relationship comes from this possible sense of feeling outside of something, not belonging to a group, a tribe that was very much associated or aligned with this relationship. You're now recognizing that that sense of belonging was lack of belonging was as much a reflection of those who did not support you, and that your need for assistance was not a reflection on your inadequacy, which is how you have been taking it. And it is the key that is helping you to unlock and motivate your ability to move forward into a new opportunity. You're releasing the sense of not being enough by recognizing that you have everything that you need. Everything not only that you need, but having that, using that, recognizing all of the abundance in your life is completely releasing you from this sense of being outside, being marginal, being unsupported, not being in alignment with others that you're around. I'm going to finish off this reading, Capricorn, with a spirit crystal oracle, language of the flowers. I feel something here. Take this one. And I have the picture plan. The key word is insight. The answers are there for those who look. I'm going to leave it here, Capricorn. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, Namaste.